What is up, everybody? It is Tuesday, March the 7th, 2023. This is another live edition of the Raw Rundown here on the Around the Point Network. If you are new to the channel, please, please hit that subscribe button down below. Give this a big old thumbs up. Share this through your entire social media platforms, wherever it is that you share wrestling videos and all that stuff. Also, while you're at it, hit that bell notification. You'll be notified when we go live almost every day here on the Around the Point Network. But yes, this is the Raw Rundown. This is the Raw review for March 6, 2023. Raw last night was live from Boston, Massachusetts. And oh my, a lot went down last night. A lot went down. But what's popping, everyone? I am that Peruvian Fight TV extraordinaire. I am Steve. What's up, y'all? I'm a man of honor. And of course, we're joined by the good brother all the way from Detroit. He is the parlay paralyzer himself, the pride of Detroit, the one, the only, Big Mike. Big Mike, what's up, man? How are you?
I'm doing fine. How about yourself?
I'm hanging in there, man. Just came out of the gym. Literally left the gym. I want to say an hour, I want to say 45 minutes ago. Left the gym. Got the workout in. Now here we are in the chair talking to you, talking to the gang. Monday Night Raw from last night from Boston. Uh, a lot went down on the show. We saw the return of one John Cena. We saw someone finally show their loyalty,
hmm
you know? And there was rumblings, bro. There was rumblings about one particular Vince McMahon being backstage at Monday Night Raw. And supposedly, Mike, I don't know, but they're saying that he had a mustache. He was sporting a new look,
Mm, okay.
a mustache, so they say. But guys, let us know in the chat your thoughts on Monday Night Raw. If you like the show or not, let us know in the chat, and all that fun stuff. But Big Mike, let me know your thoughts on Monday Night Raw from last night.
I feel like Monday Night Raw was just like last week for wrestling television and for WWE. They great storytelling, great storytelling, good promos. In ring, not so much. I mean, it wasn't every single match on Raw. There was not a single match that went longer than I want to say 7 minutes. Um, the matches didn't get through long enough for it to be terrible.
Yes, I agree
But
with that
as
100%.
far as promo and story, it was excellent.
Yes, story wise, and again, who would have thought coming out of a Monday Night Raw, right? Like, because let's be real about it. Last week's Raw was doo doo. Raw
Yeah, but
last
they
week
still
was
popped the
doo
2 million, which is
They
crazy.
still It's crazy. I wonder what this Raw will pull. Again, they had Cena here. They literally, I would be shocked, dude. I would be shocked if they don't hit they don't hit a 2 million still.
I mean, we'll see. We'll see.
We shall see. Um, but let us know in the chat your thoughts on Raw if you enjoyed it or not. Um, and all that fun stuff. So the show opened up with Paul Heyman backstage. You know what? Before we get into the review and all that stuff, Mike, last night there was talks early in the day that Vince McMahon was backstage at Monday
hmm
Night Raw. And this got the IWC just losing it, jumping to conclusions. Yeah, basically everyone hit the panic button
hmm
in a nutshell.
Yeah.
Oh my God, there are talks that he's taking over creative again or getting involved in some sort. And now he's backstage, right? I found
hmm
a very coincident, right? What a coinky dink, if you will.
hmm
that Vince is backstage and they just so happen to air an advertisement for the King and Queen of the Ring in Saudi Arabia?
Yeah.
What a coincidence, right, Mike?
I mean, yeah, I mean it's a coincidence, but I think if he wasn't there, they still would have did that.
My apologies. I thought my mic was acting funny right now. By accident.
You sound fine.
I sound no, but at first I didn't by accident I moved the cord here and it unplugged. So basically, had I kept talking, I would you would have heard like the computer microphone. It would have been doo doo, you know. But there's that. But I think again, people just jump the gun. You know what I mean? I feel like listen, John Cena was coming back, right? And it's in Boston. It's in his hometown, right? The TD Garden Arena. It's basically Vince wanting to see in person his top draw
Hmm.
make his return. It'd be no different, I feel like, had it been Steve Austin out there in Texas, or had it been, Terry, let's say in Florida,
In Florida. Yeah.
or Venice Beach, California from back in the day, depending, if you get what I mean, right? It'd be no different, I feel like. So I think the community jumped the gun. They jumped to conclusion. They hit the panic button for no reason whatsoever. Yeah, there was talk that he was sporting a mustache. There was photo that was circulating around the internet, but those photos seemed to be false.
Right.
Photoshop, what have you, which would be very interesting to see, right? How Vince would look with a mustache. Like, I would think personally, bro, he would rock the fuck out of that mustache. If you ask me, but again, we don't know, right? We don't know. Crazy to think, bro. It's like 3 weeks before WrestleMania.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I mean, shoot, he is the chairman of the board.
Yes.
You got to do something.
Um, reading the I'm heel. I'm still getting used to saying this, but WWE has the best wrestling going on right now. Not even close. It's a matter of an opinion. I mean, to each their own, right? What's up, felt? What's going on, Palu? Love the Hector Laveau avatar, by the way. Love it. Um, but like we said, the wrestling was good, right? But the story, the build, was what carried the show last night.
Yes. Yes.
100%. Um, which we'll get into. We'll get into. So the show kicked off backstage with Paul Heyman. Backstage by recapping the end of the most recent episode of SmackDown, saying that Solo Sikoa would be taking care of Kevin Owens' problem, while Jimmy Uso will be taking care of the Sami Zayn problem. There were the two like advertised matches, right? You had Kevin Owens and Solo Sikoa opening the show. Mike, your thoughts on the match?
Like I said before, the matches on this show were so short. It's kind of hard to deem them good, bad, or okay. Uh, because this match ended in a disqualification because they tried to get rid of a problem. And it didn't last long. It lasted almost, I think, top 7 minutes at tops. 8 minutes, maybe 9 minutes, but nothing too serious. Um, it advanced the story, and that's all that mattered, I guess.
That is true. That is very. It did advance the story. It was short for what it was. Again, they're trying to, in a way, protect Solo Sikoa because technically he's undefeated, right? He's still undefeated, right?
Mm-hmm.
The only
Mm-hmm.
I know he lost at a house show by disqualification or by count out, something like that. And now here he is again losing to Kevin Owens, but this time by disqualification. So technically his hasn't been pinned, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But again, we're gonna get there. If you get what I'm saying, we're gonna get to finally Owens and Sammy reunited. And based on what happened at the end, it looks like we're gonna get there sooner but later. But I thought the match for what it was, like you said, Mike, it was short. Um, it was them trying to take care of Kevin Owens, and there was that. Owens in this match hit a swanton bomb, and Jimmy Uso hit the ring to make sure the referee did not make the 3 count. So there was that. The Bloodline ended up beating. They ended up. They went to beat up Kevin Owens after the match. Sami Zayn came to rescue before Kevin Owens is put through the announce table. Sami Zayn extends an olive branch to Kevin Owens, but Owens declines and exits the ring on his own. So we're still, like I said before, man, we're continuing this.
Hmm. And just to add on, I was on the Rated Raw Superstar watch along on
True Heel Heat.
True Hill Heat last night, and I compared it to, or I said I would like to see um, this reuniting of Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, like how DX reformed the second time.
Well, like the funny videos and cocks and
No, 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 no. I said how they reunited. That's when they were together. So how they reunited was, remember, Vince was putting Shawn Michaels and Triple H
Triple
through the
H.
ringer by
Oh, right, right, right,
by
right.
facing the Spirit Squad.
Yes. So you want
So,
basically
so it was like a gauntlet match, but I wanted to feel just like that. Like Sammy's getting his butt kicked by the bloodline. You know, one after another comes out, and then out of nowhere, you know, Kevin Owens comes out, saves the day, and then they reunite, and that's how we get the tag team match.
it could be, could very well be. I mean, we still have 3 weeks of build. We still have Friday. I mean, I look forward to going with this. Again, I'm
Uh,
enjoying this build. Is like Sami Zayn is still in a way the focal point of this, right? Would you say, Mike? Like he's still, even though coming out of that loss at Chamber in Montreal,
yeah,
I feel like yes, the whole idea of we got to make it a 3-way died out. Finally, it died out.
yeah.
You know what
I
I mean?
mean, they're doing a good job with preoccupying Sammy away from the title picture. You know, right now it's all about him uh, trying to disband and cause chaos within the bloodline for them to break up, and that starts with the Usos. It starts with the crutches. You know, it starts with the crutches.
Yes. So we'll see where that all leads up and all that stuff. After this, we got a recap is shown about what happened when Bobby Lashley went to SmackDown, right? Bobby Lashley cut a promo backstage. Lashley wants to know what will it take for Bray Wyatt to face him like a man. Meanwhile, in the background, Bray Wyatt's logo is flashed, right? Which, again, let's be honest here, yo. Let's be honest. No one's asking for this.
No,
I feel bad for Bobby Lashley
yes,
because I feel like he's being dealt the short end of the stick here.
yes,
Brock didn't want to work with Bobby. My bad. Brock didn't want to work with Bray Wyatt. And
right,
I can't blame him. I cannot blame, you know, Brock for saying no to Bray Wyatt. And let's be real about it, man. Let's just keep it a buck. Bray Wyatt, it's been 6 months. 6 months since he's came back, right? At Extreme Rules.
yes,
And that was awesome, right? The entrance, everybody was excited for it. But I'm sorry, right now, dude, it's been a bust. It's a failure.
yes,
I'm not feeling this. I don't give a fuck anymore about Bray Wyatt. I personally feel like Bray Wyatt doesn't care about wrestling. He just cares more about the horror effects.
yeah,
You know what I mean? He cares more about making this character look spooky as shit. Even if it means let him put him in these shitty matches.
hmm
Because I got news for you guys. If you guys think that at WrestleMania, right? Bobby Lashley and Bray Wyatt gonna go out there and have like a 20-minute clinic, right? Where Bobby Lashley, and I like Bobby Lashley. Let me be clear on this, right? If you guys think that Bobby Lashley's gonna elevate or gonna give Bray Wyatt the best match of his career at WrestleMania,
Congratulations, you played yourself.
it's terrible.
Yeah.
It's fucking terrible, man. Like,
I have an interesting fact that I saw on Twitter.
what is it, Mike?
So I saw, and this is with both Bobby Lashley and Brock Lesnar and Omos.
Oh, I saw this too. I saw this too.
So
WrestleMania
WrestleMania 37, Bobby Lashley walks in as WWE champion.
in the year after
WrestleMania 38, he
wrestles
faces
Omar.
Omos. WrestleMania 38,
Brock
Brock Lesnar enters as WWE champion. WrestleMania 39, he faces Omos.
Yes.
So
Oh
what that
no.
means for Roman Reigns.
For our beloved tribal chief.
I mean, I see a trend. You know, he's gonna walk in as our tribal chief. Well, my tribal chief, not your tribal chief, but
What you
my
mean?
tribal chief is gonna walk in WrestleMania 39 as WWE champion or undisputed WWE Universal Champion, and he's gonna walk into WrestleMania XL going up against Omos. This
For
is
the
what we're
title?
building to.
For the title?
Not for the title. Well, we don't know.
Hey, listen, we all love Roman Reigns. But let's be
Yeah.
honest, him and Omos at WrestleMania 40 in Philly on the biggest stage, right?
That shit is a 2-pack of ass. The fuck are you talking about? That shit stinks.
Yes. Yes, it does.
But again, I just feel bad for Bobby Lashley. He deserves better.
Yes, he does.
You know what I mean? It's just unfortunate. You know, again, at this point, I don't give a fuck about Bray Wyatt. I don't think anyone does. You're lying to yourself if you're telling me Bray Wyatt is this amazing performer. No, dude. I know he
I
has a
tell you
horror
what.
movie coming out. I know that he filmed a horror movie while he was gone. That should be coming out soon. What you gonna say, Mike? I'm sorry.
Oh, I didn't even know that finished. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, that's but what was it? You said I'll tell you what. So what happened? You said
No,
I'll tell you what.
no, no. I was saying I didn't even know that about the Bray Wyatt movie. I didn't know that.
But you said I tell you what, so I feel you about to say something like to follow up.
No, I was getting ready to say, yeah, I tell you what, if this is what I think is gonna be with that Cinnamon Toast Crunch theme match with Bobby Lashley, like he dumps him in a deathly pool of milk and Cinnamon Toast Crunch, you can keep it. Cause I hate Cinnamon Toast Crunch. You made me. Well, you didn't make me, but I was gonna buy the Pitch Black Mountain Dew no matter if it was a match or not, because it was a good flavor.
You still drinking it from time to time, or
If it's still on the shelves, I mean, it was a limited time thing.
oh, okay. Thank you, Frantic World. Bray Wyatt movies on hold because WWE is working on a storyline in WWE. Steven, thank you, Frantic
Okay,
World.
okay.
Um, did you
Don't
see the
show that
East?
yet.
Okay, my bad. I'm sorry. I'm
I
sorry.
was gonna say show it until we
Ooh.
got to it.
Well, I didn't read the whole thing, so don't worry about it. We're gonna pretend like it never happened. Okay, I'll pretend like
Yeah,
it never happened.
we're gonna get to it, Brandon Brown. I want to get to it before when we get there.
Yes. Um, in an interview backstage, we get
Actually, I'll highlight it as a top comment, as a
no
star
problem.
comment, so we
There
can
you
get
go.
back to it.
Thank you, Mike. Thank you. Byron Saxton it has interviewed Carmella and complained that Adam Pearce hasn't made an endearment, hasn't made in amendment. Oh, my bad. Hasn't made an amendment to her to her match with Bianca Belair that says if she wins, she'll be added to the uh Raw Women's Championship match at WrestleMania. Chelsea Green comes into the frame and says that after she wins her match against Bianca, they will go to complain to Adam Pearce's manager together. Carmella says that Chelsea should come to the ring with her. That match is next. Listen, I am loving whatever this is going to become, right? With Carmella and Chelsea Green. You want to make them Karens? Fuck it. By all fucking means, yo. I'm all for this.
I mean, I like it too because if you really think about it, their chemistry from when they first met on Raw, it was like when she said Mela is money and money is green and stuff like that. That was cool. You know, I don't have a problem with them teaming up. You know, being in that women's tag title match, not title match, but title scene. Um, Also, you know, maybe bring up a team from NXT to bless
Combat
that.
them.
Yeah, do that too, and so you can have more people. Because obviously, you know, we got Damage Control, we got Ronda and Shayna now, we got
Karens.
yeah, and then I wouldn't call them the Karens, but they have a cool little name. And
The unvaccinated. The,
okay. But I
the
will say this: all of the women on this show, my God,
wow.
oh, they were on a different level. They were on a different level.
As far as performance wise in the ring, wrestling wise,
If you catch my drift, they were on a different
come
level.
on, Mike. Will you stop? Come
They were
on.
on a different level, man. Nobody on this show was on a different level in ring wise because it was mostly storytelling. So I give everybody a pass. But if you catch my drift, they were on a different level, man. Oh, we'll get to it when we get to it.
Okay, we'll get to it. We'll get to it. Okay. Um. So we get Bianca Belair versus Carmella going 1-on-1. Throughout the match, Bianca Belair is trying to neutralize the interference of Chelsea Green. Bianca's able to throw Chelsea Green out of the ring and then on to the outside. Throw her over the barricade. Carmella tries to get a roll up victory with her feet on the ropes. Bianca kicks out and hits the KOD for the victory. Basically, this is a short match, dude. And again, you want to give Bianca the advantage. Again, like you want her to rack up these wins because she's gonna be in that WrestleMania against Asuka.
Yeah. I wouldn't say this was a short match. This was the one match that actually had
Commercial
a lot of
break.
near falls and a commercial break within it. This was possibly the longest match on that card
Wow.
last night.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, keep this in mind, dude. I had already watched some of the stuff. Remember,
I got you.
I had to drop my dad off at the airport. I had to pick him up
I,
from the airport. So when I came back, they're having their match. So I
yeah,
wasn't aware that they had a commercial break. I wasn't aware that it was the longest match of the night.
yeah, yeah,
Just keep that in mind.
yeah. And it wasn't a bad match. It was just like wow. It was just like wow. They gave the women the longest match of the night, and it was okay. But with the card, how it was produced, you know, it was meant for it to be a story filled night instead of a night full of ring action, good ring action.
I hear you. I hear you on that one. But after this, Oscar comes out
Yeah,
and she looked mm, on a whole
yeah.
other level.
But
Nope.
like I said,
A
it hit us in
whole
levels, and it exploded towards the end.
so we're
it,
talking about so we're talking about it went from your local supermarket to Whole Foods, like and that type of upgrade or
no, it went from well, okay, we'll keep that because I don't want to spend too much time on it when we get to the segment that I know I'm gonna be like You're gonna be like, "Whoa, pal, easy."
Easy, big fella. Easy, big fella. Um, so she comes out, she goes to hit the miss on Carmella, but instead she hits um
Chelsea
Chelsea
Green.
Green.
Yeah.
And you can just tell like they do a slow-mo on it. Like,
Uh-huh.
bro, it's just I get it's a mist. I understand that but it looks like shit though, man.
What do you mean?
Like you see, it's like I get it's a mist, right? But she barely got any mist on her.
She got it on.
Barely.
She got enough to where it hit some of her teeth.
Psh, not enough for me, bro. I've seen people hit the green mist or the black mist or the red mist. I seen Tajiri back in 2003 hit the mist. Give me 1 second, Mike. Take over a bit. Take over. I got a call.
Yeah, yeah. I thought it was fine. Ooh, I'm on the big screen. Wow. Okay. I thought it was fine. Yeah, was it kind of sort of mistimed? Sure. Sure it was. But it still got the job done. I mean, when was the last time we saw Asuka without her face paint to do a segment other than like NXT times? I think this is reminiscent of NXT times when she used to come out for promos and stuff like that without her face paint on. Um, all of her main roster run, she would do her promos and everything in her face paint, and she looked dang good tonight. Look wise. She's a beautiful woman, but you never look at her in that way when she's either in her gear or she's in sort of a rough part of her gear and cutting promos or doing wacky stuff. But nonetheless, you know, at the end of the day, both women uh, stories for Raw and SmackDown for the Raw Women's title and the SmackDown Women's title, the stories aren't doing it for me. They're just not doing it for me. I don't know what it is. It's like Asuka is like every time she comes out there, she's trying to like spook uh, um, Bianca Belair or scare Bianca Belair. Um, and basically, the only story with Rhea Ripley and Charlotte is she just wants revenge. There's really no entwining story. So, nonetheless, both stories aren't doing much for me. But hey, these women look dang good last night. I tell you what. But we'll go to the comments and we'll see what everybody else is talking about. We will go here. It says, don't forget the OG Karens. Lay cool. Well, they were more bullies, but still, that's true. Oscar with the blue mist. Svet says here, Liv Morgan got missed at the Royal Rumble. Yeah, and that's what got her eliminated. Essentially, it was the final three. It was Rhea Ripley, Liv Morgan, and Oscar, and they were all on the apron. And she missed or tried to miss Rhea Ripley, and she got Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan was blinded. Oscar got eliminated. Liv Morgan tried to eliminate Rhea Ripley, and Rhea Ripley did that excellent Hurricane Rana off the ropes to eliminate uh, Liv Morgan. Diggs, what's going on, man? How you doing? Hassan, what's going on, man? Says Asha should win the title, in my opinion. Yeah, she should. I mean, I think it's time for Bianca Belair to relinquish that title. I think she's had it more than a year. I think it's time. It's time to get to let that go. I agree. 100%. Any more questions? Any more questions before we get to where we need to go next, or until Steve comes back? Drop your questions down below. And tell me what you guys thought of Raw last night in general.
I'm back.
All right, I pretty much finished it up for you. We can move on to the next topic.
For sure. For sure. And let's see here. So where are we now? To Miz moderating the face-to-face. My bad. No, we're not even there yet. So we see Sami Zayn backstage with Kevin Owens, right?
Yes.
And Sammy tried to convince Kevin. Listen, you can't take on the bloodline by yourself. I can't take them alone by myself. I can't take them on by myself. We got to be together. How did I miss that? And Owen but didn't want to hear it. He was like, "Listen, man, just go back to Roman Reigns. He'll take you back, what have you, right?" He just didn't want to hear it. Wanted no part of it.
Not gonna lie.
Go on.
Not gonna lie, he was correct in everything that he said. He was like, "I've been fighting the bloodline because of you for 8 months by myself, and you in that very arena, in that very city, he showed his allegiance to the bloodline on Kevin Owens." And Kevin Owens was like, "Man, you might as well go back because I don't need you. I just don't."
And when you think about it, right?
I mean, folks, where's the lie?
No lies. No lies detected.
No lies. No lies at all. And again, I love how they're milking it. We're gonna get there.
Yeah.
It just right now, Kevin Owens still in denial mode, but there was that. Right? There was that. From there we get Seth. What happened? Oh, you hit your pen? You're in the pen?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not the writing pen, not the other pen. My bad. Let me be
Yeah.
clear. Okay.
Yeah. I'm just, messing around until you.
Oh, injury. Oh shit. Come on, give him a card. Anyway, from there we get Miz moderating the face-to-face between Logan Paul and Seth freaking Rollins. And Boston treated Rollins like the hero.
Yeah.
Even though Rollins is from Davenport, Iowa, even though Rollins is a Chicago Bears fan, they treated him like a freaking like a hero.
What does him being a Bears fan have to do with Boston?
Still you would think, again, they don't recognize, but because it's Logan Paul, we're gonna recognize Seth Rollins like our own.
Well, yeah, because it's Logan Paul. Well,
yes, that's the thing too. It's Logan Paul. So Logan comes out, Rollins comes out. They have their little exchange back and forth, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, I'm not here to talk. I'm here to fight.
Mm-hmm.
And then Logan was teasing it too. Like, all right, let's ready to go, but just not here in Boston. Doesn't fight for free. He's a premier athlete, something like that. Premium athlete.
That's what he said. He said he's a premium athlete.
And if we're gonna do it, we're gonna do it where the lights are bright, the big stage. Happy to turn around and look at the WrestleMania logo, and the Miz being that he's the host of WrestleMania. He's the host of WrestleMania. He can make it happen. He got weight. He got that pull. He got that pull.
You know what he should have did that it would have made it even better? It would have been good if he said, I'm not gonna fight here in Boston. He said, it's not my type of town. And he goes on with if it's the right town, the right money, then I'll do it. And say, I think LA is a better town than Boston, and we get the FLA chants. That's like Boston and LA from like back in the day with Kobe and Paul Pierce and Magic Johnson and Larry Bird and have them FLA chants going and I don't know, that probably would have overexploded the crowd because they are so much of a rivalry. That would have
Yeah.
been great if he would have baited Boston into chanting FLA.
Yes. So in all of this, Rollins tells Miz to go make it happen. Go to the back, make it. He calls him Mike. Told him, go, Mike.
That was funny because they almost broke. Both of them almost broke when they were face to face. He was like, I'm the host. I can go back there, man. He was like, you can go back there and make it happen. He's like, yeah, I can go back there and make it happen. It's okay. Now go. And he tossed him out of the ring. Like, they were about to start laughing at each other.
Try to laugh, yeah. And then from behind, Logan went for the kick, went for the stomp, and missed. Miz went to get involved too, but then Rollins hit him with the super kick, and then Logan Paul with the power of the punch. You know, the same punch that he allegedly hit Floyd Mayweather with, right? That same punch.
Yeah.
Roman not well. Did he hit Roman with it? But Roman still stood up. It didn't affect him at
Yeah,
all.
he hit Roman with it, but Roman kicked out.
Yes, but hit Seth Rollins. Rollins goes splat like pancake batter. Did you ever watch, Mike? I'm sure, of course, you probably did. When Tommy Hearns knocked out Roberto Duran.
I might have seen the highlight of it.
That like he hits him right, and Roberto Duran just goes splat on the face first, like that.
Mm-hmm.
And Rollins just lays there. Just lays there. Like a stack of pancakes. Like pancake batter, basically.
Sort of like how Pacquiao got knocked out.
Yeah, like that. Like Pacquiao got hit by Marquez. So with that, it made official. It's going down at WrestleMania. It's gonna be It's gonna be Seth Rollins versus Logan Paul, going at it 1-on-1. Now listen, I keep thinking Roman Reigns. I don't know why.
Because you're thinking about trying to get back on the island and you can't. You think about the island of relevancy, like, dang, I messed up. I should have been there where they had all the women, all the good food, all the things, and I left to go to Drew McIntyre in cold Scotland.
Okay, let's put it like this. Okay, Seth Rollins is due for a win at WrestleMania. I'm pretty sure Logan Paul is going to give him a good match.
Mm-hmm.
He's battle tested, right?
Mm-hmm.
The match that he had, right, or in the time that he's been there, right?
Mm-hmm.
We know he can go.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Will Rollins carry him in this match? Absolutely. Absolutely. But I think Logan will also hold his own. Right? It's going to be a fun match. There's no doubt about it. But when you think about it, Seth Rollins' last WrestleMania win was WrestleMania 35 when he won the title from Brock.
Wow.
So
we're what, 39?
30. Bro, he's due for a win.
He's due. But he's been putting over a lot of people lately.
I know.
So I don't know. Maybe they spare him again. Be like, yeah, we kind of want you to put over Logan, but we'll get you. We'll get you on a winning streak in the beginning of the new season.
I don't know about that, but I just feel like he's due for a win. And
he's due. He is due. That's a long time without a Mania win.
And
That's a long time.
And at this stage of the game, let's be honest here. You know what I mean? At this stage of the game right now, Logan Paul, he could take a loss. He lost to Roman in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
And I don't see an issue him losing to another member of the Shield. Again, it'll be a fun match. All you want. Likely probably be on night 2.
Mm-hmm.
But Seth Rollins, I think, is definitely due for a win.
Yeah.
But I love the build though. I'm loving this build because it feels, yes, it's scripted. We get this, right? It's scripted as shit, but it feels real. Seth Rollins doesn't like Logan Paul. Doesn't like the fact that this outsider who has this large following, who is a celebrity, social media, right? Is coming into his home, into his world, right? And getting all these opportunities handed to him while others out there who are still struggling, scratching and clawing just to get there. Yeah, he just gets the easy, when you go to Six Flags, you get the flash pass, like basically. For those of you who have a great adventures in your area, or if you ever been to Disney, you get the quick pass and you're in there basically like that. So I'm intrigued, bro. I am intrigued. The new streak. Could it be new streak? Mike wins better sports analogy and knowledge award, which tried to get the FLA chance over being a Bear, for Seth being a Bears fan. Another banger getting added to Rollins' resume to be the next Mr. WrestleMania. I mean, let's think about that, right? WrestleMania 31, lost to Orton, but he cashed in, right? In the main event. WrestleMania 32, he was out with an injury.
Right.
He was in the private box watching the show.
Right.
33 had that match with Triple H.
Granted,
it wasn't a great match, but fuck, it's Triple H.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? 34, he had that match. Did he have a match at 34? Did he have a match at WrestleMania 34? Yeah, he did. Triple threat.
Yeah.
Triple threat. It was him, Miz, and Finn Balor for the Intercontinental title.
Yeah.
Right? 35, he wins the title. And after that, he had a match with Kevin Owens, right? Lost to Kevin Owens. 36, lost to Claudio, Cesaro, whatever you want to call him, right? 37, yeah, Claudio, obviously. 38, Cody Rhodes,
yep,
right? And now here he is against Logan Paul. Oh, people throwing shit in the field. What the fuck, yeah? Uncalled for. And again, I can't wait, bro. Cannot fucking wait. Let's move on here. Let's move on. From here, we get a recap of Brock Lesnar F-fying MVP. And we find out that it's going to be Omos versus Dolph Ziggler.
Poor guy.
Mustafa Ali's in the crowd cheering for Ziggler earlier today. Instead of giving Ziggler a rematch with him, he got Ziggler a match with Omos. Mustafa Ali distracts Dolph Ziggler. Omos hits the big boot and the choke bomb for the win. MVP says that Omos' size is all the hype he needs, and he promises Brock Lesnar will be tamed at WrestleMania.
Yeah, this match was so short. Mustafa Ali couldn't even finish his popcorn in time.
I mean, to be fair, he did have a big size popcorn, right? It wasn't like he had a small size here, you know?
Yeah, but still.
I mean, listen, for Dolph Ziggler now, man, listen, the writing's on the wall. You know where he stands. You know where he stands in that company. I don't expect this guy to go out there to be the world champion, get another world title run. He's there to put over the young talent. Well, you know, that's the exception. I went to the bathroom, came back, missed 3 segments.
Yeah, 3 straight segments, and they were funny. They were short, but it was so funny that he came back. We let him know what all happened. He was like, "Wow, I missed all of that." I was like, "Yes, you did."
That's crazy. So he missed Cena?
No. He missed that match, Omos and Dolph.
Can't
He
blame him.
missed the backstage segment between Maximum Male Models, Baron Corbin, and there was another one before the Cena. I forget.
It wasn't Edge, right?
I think it was.
No.
He came back right at the start of the third segment. It was hilarious.
Fair enough.
But yeah.
What's up, everyone? Big Mike, you so upset about the popcorn I see?
Yeah, it's like
What?
he's there in front row. He spent probably $7 on that popcorn. Eat 2 kernels and the match is over with.
Hey, man, but you know what, though? I have people say, oh, Vince is back. They're ruining Mustafa Ali. I feel like my man's having a fun time, yo.
Who, Mustafa Ali?
Yeah.
I think he's dying inside slowly. I think he wants to compete.
I'm sure, listen, he's involved in some sort of program with Dolph Ziggler. I'm sure they'll tear the house down on Main Event, right? Or on what's the other show?
Superstars?
Superstar. Yeah, I'm sure they'll tear it up. And if they want to go the extra mile, let them wrestle on Level Up.
Wow. Off topic. I was watching. It happened 3 months ago, but I stumbled across the little 30-minute interview that DC and Hawani had on MMA Hour, and he talked about his experience with Riddle and Seth and being a part of the Fight Pit match.
Yeah.
He said that he forgot the finish to the match, so he had to track down Seth and Riddle. And he said every time he talked to them, it changed. It was the same outcome, but it was like they wanted to do it a different way, which is hilarious. And he also said WWE catering is elite.
I believe it is, dude. Listen, you got to remember, dude, when you're retired, right? And you're considered one of the best to ever fucking do it, to win both a title at 205 and at heavyweight. And no, we're not talking about 205, the cruiserweight show that WWE did that they canceled. No, we're talking about the 205-pound light heavyweight division in the UFC, right? And defend both titles at the same time. And you're a Hall of Famer. Eat whatever you want. Eat like a king, bro. And there's not a doubt in my mind, dude. Listen, I know fans want to brag about promotions and which brand is the best, right? But I get the feeling, dude, that me being a culinary major, bro, WWE catering has to be lit, bro.
Yeah, he said the steak looked amazing. He said they had chicken
I believe it,
and all
dude.
of that.
Oh, the chicken, bro. Jerk chicken, curry chicken. Love Jamaican food, by the way. Love Jamaican chicken. Just saying.
Never had it. I still want to try oxtail.
I love oxtail, bro. Ooh. Dominican style and Jamaican style, bro. Love it.
I heard Dominican style is underrated.
It's very underrated, dude. You slow cook it for again, you got to remember the condiments are still the same. The condiments, the way you marinate it, and then just the cooking process is still the same. With oxtail, you slow cook for like a good 4 to 5 hours on low heat, and then you see just it come off the bone, and that broth and that sauce on the rice. Oh man, chef's kiss. All right, back to the topic. Okay, let's get back to the. Look at you, mother flowers. Oh my God. Why are they talking about food, man? This isn't Steve's Kitchen. What's wrong with you guys? Which, by the way, in case you guys have missed it, head over to Steve's Kitchen where me and Big Mike recapped everything from AEW Revolution.
Oh
We're on
man,
the
I
Around
feel
the
like
Point Network.
MJF is staring at me.
Hey, man.
Okay, but turn it off. Turn it off.
Anyway. Big Mike, you see the Nikita game entrance?
No, I did not. I'll probably see it once I get off of here.
I'm sure you.
Yeah.
Behave there, Big Mike. Behave there.
I'm not gonna do. Come on, man. What do you see me as? What are you trying to say?
I don't know, man. Just saying, man. Goal. Let's go. Ryan Sterling scored a goal, baby. Let's go. Let's go. For the parlay. Okay, I'm just saying.
You degenerate.
I'm sorry. For the parlay, he scored a goal. So where were we? Where were we here? Before we went to a different realm here and shit. We get Dolph Ziggler and Finn Balor. My bad. Finn Balor and Johnny Gargano.
Romeo, we're gonna do that next.
Well,
Brandon Brown, we're gonna do that soon.
you want to say it for on the point though, Mike? Want to say it for ATP on Friday, just for a topic? Because you never know, man. We might need some topic for Friday.
You know what? Yeah, I mean, I've already tweeted it out, but yeah, we can save it. I can have my explanation in. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll save it for
Yeah.
Friday. We'll save it for around the
We'll
point
save
guy.
it for Friday. Yeah.
Yes, even though it's already on Twitter.
I'll watch them all. Yeah, it's already on Twitter. You can go to my Twitter. It's at
And I tell you what,
DetroitGamer313.
I tell you what, Mike will explain why they're in each position. Why?
Yeah, I'll explain why. I'll let you know after we do the review, and then I'll explain why.
There you go. There you go. So from there we get Finn Balor and Johnny Gargano going at it. I thought they had a very good match. Granted, is it the same like their takeover match from NXT many years ago? No. But I thought for what they did here, they had a good back and forth, right? They went to like what, a commercial break, right? The Judgment Day
Which match was this?
Finn Balor and Johnny Gargano.
Yeah, I mean, it was decent.
Granted, it's not as good as their match from what's it called? From Takeover many moons ago.
Right.
But they had a very good match. Steven really went off topic for this parlay. SMH by Walter. Well, mine too. Well, good to know, Meg.
Walter Moore, good news going. They re-signed Danny Dimes.
Good job,
Says
man.
looks like it's going to be a 4-year deal worth 160 million. Sources said upwards to 35 mil.
Listen, I just
Still
need
finalizing.
I just need this game to stay as it is, and we're good for Benfica. All right. Anyway. Good. Also, they resigned Danny Dimes.
Yeah.
Let's fucking go, man. Oh, buddy.
Let's fucking go.
Sorry. But back to Gargano and Finn Balor, bro. You had Dexter Loomis, always Loomis season when he's out there, right? At ringside, you had the Judgment Day out ringside too. They play Edge's theme song. You had Damian Priest and I think ex-con Dom trying to find out from where's Edge, and you see him from behind. He attacks Balor. He attacks Finn Balor, and this led to Gargano hitting the one final beat for the 1-2-3. And Johnny Gargano beats Finn Balor. Can you believe it, bro?
Ooh.
Yes.
I do
please.
believe it because it could happen without the interference.
Thank you. Now the Giants got to re-sign Saquon Barkley.
He's going to be a Lion.
I suppose. I mean, we don't know. Us Eagles are happy for you Giants fans. I'm sure you guys are. Could say overpay, but it ain't 45 million yearly. Fair enough. Where were we here, Mike? After this, right? We get a recap. What was it? Yeah. I know backstage, Edge did this whole interview, right? Demanding to next week have like a one-on-one with Finn Balor. No Judgment Day, no Judgment Day around, right? This is
Right.
probably gonna be them planting the seeds for WrestleMania, Balor versus Edge, and I hope it is. I hope it is.
Of course it is. I mean, you heard what Edge said backstage. He said, "We're affecting each other's careers. You ruined a match that I was supposed to win, and now I ruined a match that you were supposed to win." No disrespect to Johnny Gargano, which I'm glad he said no disrespect because
Yes,
Johnny
and
Gargano can beat Finn Balor if he wants to.
so it's funny that we're talking about this now because if you notice backstage, Mike, behind them when this was happening, did you notice? Did you notice the what did what
Brandon
did
Brown.
the Easter egg? Brandon Brown. Did you see the Easter egg when Boogs and Reed? Oh, this was when Boogs and Reed had their segment, huh?
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah,
fuck, we'll
but
talk
we'll
about it
talk
now.
about it now. We'll talk about it now because I'm pretty sure that's next. But
All right.
yeah, I noticed that on the Radio Raw Superstars watch along. Um, I was, I think, a sober guy pointed out that Bronson Reed was in the back, and then I looked a little deeper down, and I was like, "Oh, that's Cody and Kevin Owens talking," and they were
Yes.
having an animated conversation.
After all, Kevin Owens respects Cody Rhodes, respects the
Yeah,
Rhodes family after what Dusty did for him as well.
yeah,
And after all, you got to think about this too. Cody Rhodes owes Kevin Owens a lot.
yeah,
Some would say without Kevin Owens putting in the good word to the indie buddies, right?
yeah, yeah,
There probably would not be what we had. There probably we would not be having what we have now today in wrestling.
yeah.
There wouldn't be the alternative, that being
No,
AEW. There would not been an All In. There would have not been this thing of Cody winning the NWA title and betting with Dave Meltzer, going to Tokyo Dome and being the Ring of Honor World Champion, and so on and so forth.
remember that cool picture of Kevin Owens with the Universal Championship and Adam
Adam
Cole
Cole,
with the ROH Championship
yes.
at the hotel.
Motel,
That
yeah.
was a cool picture back in the day.
Well, probably the motel, the ring of,
Yeah, the
back in.
motel. That did look like a motel. I was like, wow, they can't even afford like
Come
what they
on,
paying you, Kevin Owens? What are they
Big Mike.
paying you at the
Big
time?
Mike, will you stop? Come on, Mike. But I get what you mean, though. I get what you mean. But there is that. We'll see what happens. Maybe Cody Rhodes can be the voice of reason, man.
Mhm.
Maybe it could be him being the voice of reason for them to get back together. Get the band back together, right? We shall
Mhm.
see. We shall definitely see. From there, we get Nikki Cross and Piper Niven. All you need to know here, bro, all you got to know is Piper Niven got the win. If you blinked, you
Yes.
missed.
Right.
If you blinked, you missed. This is where, Steven hates women's wrestling. Let's move
Let's
on.
move on.
Let's move on, you nerds and virgins. We finally got it, we finally got the return of. I remember Paul Heyman like, do 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 do
Yeah,
do do do.
that was hilarious.
Yes, it was. And oh boy, he got a big standing ovation in TD Garden Arena. Theory
Yeah.
comes out, literally 10 seconds, and he comes out. And he's offering Cena a gift. The gift to face him at WrestleMania for the US title.
Yeah.
And it's at that moment where Austin Theory fucked up.
Yeah.
It was at that moment right there, bro. Austin Theory made the biggest mistake of his young career. You want to see murder be committed? Tune into this segment. Tune into that. Go back to
Segment was
rewatch that.
fire.
What happened?
So this segment was fire.
But do you want to see someone's career die in an instant? Go back and rewatch that segment.
His career ain't die.
I know, but that's what people were saying, though. You know, the dorks, you know, they were saying, oh my God, yo, see, Austin Theory is done for. He's buried, right?
Mm-hmm.
So she is like, no, I'm not going to, because I don't see the benefit in facing you.
Mm-hmm.
You're not ready for any of
Mm-hmm.
this.
Mm-hmm.
And just proceeds to just go off and off, right? And Cena within a roast theory on the mic and tell him that he's not ready. However, because the people want to see him wrestle, because Theory's like, oh, you know, what are you covering your bald spot? And again, Cena revealed the bald spot in the back of his head, which, bro, I mean, come on, bro. You're
What did he
fucking
say? He said
senioritis.
senioritis. Yeah.
It's like, homie,
But he
you're
said something. He said senior citizen
discount.
crater or something like that. He said, I love it.
Yeah, like,
He
bro, I'm
made it
sorry.
like into a positive.
Like, homie, I'm sorry, homie. You're a billionaire. You're you're in movies now. Get that shit worked on, bro. Come on.
No, man, he's fine.
You
He's
want him
fine.
to be in an action movie with a bald spot? Come on, bro.
He won't have no. Makeup artists are good.
Nah,
Makeup
bro.
artists are good
I'm sorry,
now.
dude, but
They
like,
know how to do it. They know how to hide that bald spot when he does Peacemaker.
yeah, put the thing on his head, and that's it. Put a thing on his head. Um, Cena proceeds to roast Theory for his sneakers. Did you notice that too, Mike?
Yeah, he had on the pollen ones.
Which, you know, they're not bad, right? Like, I don't know why Cena would flame him for it.
Well, I mean, he pointed out. I don't think he flamed him for wearing J's, but he basically just said, "Bro, like I've been in your shoes, those exact shoes. You're in
Remember,
your ruthless aggression era phase."
Cena had the pumps, remember?
Yeah, he had the Reeboks. He had the D Browns.
Yes. And now he's wearing Kmart shoes.
What team? What team did D Brown play for?
Let's see here.
I give you a hint.
Okay.
He played for where they were last night.
Oh, the New England Patriots. Football player, basketball player. Oh, hell no. Oh, the Celtics. The Celtics.
Okay. Let's move
Celtics.
on. Yes, the Celtics.
Well, again, you just asked, you said the city. I mean, I'm just going by teams here. I mean,
Oh my God! I gave you the biggest hint of all time, and you went to the team 30 minutes away from it. Let's move on. Let's move on. Let's move on.
okay. But yes, we're gonna get the match. John Cena Austin Theory going at it at WrestleMania. God damn it, Steve. Damn, Steve.
Oh my God.
If Hogan and Heyman can do it, why not Cena?
True. Yeah. Hogan had it bad. He had the shower drapes when he went bald. He had the cul-de-sac, and then he had the shower drapes.
Then he had extensions on him shit.
Yeah.
Yes. But
thank you, Steve. I needed that laugh. Thank you.
Listen, bro. I'm thinking Boston. Anyway. We talked about already backstage with Elias and Bronson Reed and Rick Boogs, what have you. That led to Cody being backstage with Kevin Owens. But I want to get back to the Cena thing with Austin Theory. Right?
Mm-hmm.
We all know Theory's winning this match, right?
Yeah,
Theory's winning this match, hands down
he
already.
should.
You
He
should.
should, but it wouldn't It wouldn't be surprising if we get our young apprentice Caden's thought of him of the USFJ theory. It wouldn't surprise me, but in realistic view,
Hey, I'm not surprised, motherfuckers.
in realistic view, Theory should win this. I mean, he put him over a little bit in the thing. He put him over, but then he hit him in levels last night with he hit him in levels with that promo of Burial.
Yes.
If you really look at it, like he was like, no, thought about it, no. Then he got baited. And he was like, dude, he said, in all actuality, your name is probably one of the greatest names in wrestling. And he went through
Theory.
all the names and he was like, Austin Theory, because that's what it is, it's a theory. In theory, people are here for you. No, that's not true.
Word.
So he hit him in levels.
I can see Braun answering the open challenge from Cena after WrestleMania.
That too.
That
Yeah.
too. I think that's more
That
realistic
too.
right now. I think that's more of the
Yeah.
safety scenario. After this, right, we get Chad Gable versus Baron Corbin. So, Baron Corbin is still in
Hold on,
that
we're not just
pickle.
gonna speed past that. He At the end of that promo, he basically said, "You ain't got no brains, heart, or nuts to beat me."
Oh, yeah.
And then he gave the ultimate passing of the torch rub to Cody Rhodes.
Oh, yeah, well, remember, he low blow Theory and all that stuff, right? And then
Yeah, he
Cody
said you don't have this or this or these, and he
kicked
nut
him
tapped
in.
him.
Yes,
And
and
then
then
he said that last part you need to work on that. So
yeah.
basically, he said he ain't got no nuts. His dick
Yeah.
ain't huge.
And then, and you think about it, right? This Theory, see, it reminded me of Roman Reigns segment from 20. Yeah, but he did Theory worse here.
Yeah, he did Theory. It was in levels what he did to Theory. He literally went from level 1 at the beginning to level 50 on him at the end.
And you know what
He
though?
DEFCON 5'd him at the end.
This is a way for Theory to prove himself. Okay, I got flamed by arguably the greatest talker of the modern era, and John
Mm-hmm.
Cena, right?
Mm-hmm.
The biggest draw, the biggest attraction the company's seen in so long, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now it's his opportunity on the biggest stage.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Can he hang? Granted, Cena is not a spring chicken no more. Let's tell it like it is.
Yeah, I wonder what that match is gonna look like.
You think he'll wrestle with a shirt on?
Who, Cena?
Yes.
Cena still looks
Yeah.
like 2002 Cena. What are you
I
talking
don't
about?
know, man. That body not looking champion like though, man. Not looking like do 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 do.
He has to look his movie body and his movie and TV body is pretty much a tick under his wrestling body. So he doesn't look bad. He has no sagging skin. He does look fairly old though. I was very, very sad
He looks old
when
as
I saw him
shit.
come out there, and he looked every bit
Oh,
of 48.
bro, what made me chuckle still, bro? When he comes out, yes, he's wearing his jorts. He's wearing the shirt that he has to wear. Like, you notice today's wrestlers, dude, especially with the exception of Roman, right? And I guess Sammy and I guess Kevin Owens, not everyone wears their merch anymore to the ring.
Mm-hmm.
Like Rollins doesn't wear his shirts to the ring anymore. Um, Dominic doesn't wear his merch. He'll wear like the white,
The off-white
the
flannel.
off-white. Yes, he'll wear that. Man, everyone reps their merch
He
anymore.
wears his mommy's merch. He wears "I'm your mommy." He wears that at
Yeah, I
least, so that's
guess.
kind of his merch.
Yeah. But you know what but you get where I'm going with it, right? But what really made me chuckle, dude, he still wears the knee pads.
Yeah,
He still wears the fucking knee pads.
That's his ensemble.
Like, homie, you're not even taking a bump.
Don't matter. That's his ensemble. That's the uniform.
Did he slide into the ring did he slide into the ring? Or did he
I don't remember if he slid into the ring. I think he did slid into the ring.
I gotta rewatch Mick. I'm gonna see how if that slide is still the same. If that slide ain't the same no more, like damn, homie.
After watching it did kind of make me sad because when watching those Iron Man matches and I got to Randy Orton versus John Cena, dude, that was just 12 years ago.
And now they're now Orton's with
Think about that. In 2009, that was 12 years ago.
Yes, it was.
I was a freshman.
Fuck.
In high school.
Oh shit! I need Benfica to stop scoring goals. Yo, Benfica, stop scoring goals. Stop scoring goals, Benfica. Leave it at that. Leave it at that. Leave it at that, Benfica. Stop scoring goals. Stop scoring goals. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was a freshman in high school when that match happened.
And now
I'm almost an old man, along with Cena.
You're not old, man. How old are you, Mike? 20, 23?
I'll be 28 in July.
Man, I wish I could be 28, bro. You know what I give to be 28, bro? You know what I'd give to be 28 again? I'm 32. I'm 32.
I feel old, brother. I feel old. Every time I look at my childhood, I just feel old, man.
Remember Vince McMahon is in the 70s and he looked jack. Well, you know. The pharmacy. Yeah, he has good pharmacists. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right, let's handball. To the next one. Hand. Yes. So let's move on. Let's move on here. We did have Baron Corbin versus Chad Gable earlier in the show. Baron Corbin was trying to become a model or be aligned himself with maximum male models. And being that
they buried him too. We had two burials back to back.
And being that Maxine, you know, they want
Maxine's
Otis.
So fine, man. She's so pretty.
Easy, big fella. Was she above like the rest of them early in the night?
Oh, we haven't got to the part that I want to talk about.
Okay. Oh, they're observing the kick. So the handball. So they want Otis, right? But they need Baron Corbin to take out Chad Gable.
Mm-hmm.
And if Baron Corbin gets done, they'll take into consideration the making Baron Corbin a male model. Notice he's not wearing the hat anymore or he's wearing his casual look.
Yeah.
Something you probably would see at Marshall's on the clearance rack, you know?
Yeah. Well, I'm pretty sure it's not. His clothes is probably
a little high up, like maybe something you see at Express.
Yeah.
You know? Or if now maybe you'll see at Burlington. Oh, do you guys have a Burlington where you're at, Mike?
Of course I have a Burlington.
You'd be surprised why I'm asking. You never know. Next thing you know, I don't have one. I don't fucking know, man. You guys don't even have a wall over there.
Well, that's like a Northeast thing, you know. A lot of things are at a lot of places. But that's neither here nor there. That's around the point. Let's move over.
Maxine Dupree is hot. Yes, I agree.
Understatement.
And it's going to be a penalty. And she had a man, I think. I think she has a man.
Don't care.
I think she's dating a basketball player or a football player. One of the two.
I'm pretty sure he sucks, but who cares?
Hey, they didn't. What's her name? She's no longer relevant anymore. But what's her name? Fuck, I forgot her name, yo. I forgot her name.
Dan Brooke?
Yeah, there you go, Dana Brooke. Dana Brooke.
What are you gonna talk about? Ennis Cantor? If she don't take that dude no more.
Weren't they dating? Wasn't she dating a basketball player or like an MMA fighter?
Yeah,
or whatever?
Ennis Cantor. Yeah,
for the Knicks.
Yeah, well, He's that dude's learning Chinese.
He got canceled. He got canceled.
Yeah, because
He
he
didn't
said
want.
something.
Whoa,
He said
whoa.
honestly, he said something racist, and then
Okay,
he got
let's just leave it at that.
yeah.
Okay. So we
Yeah.
get Chad Gable versus Baron Corbin. All you need to know here, Corbin strings of battle continue as Chad Gable uh, taps Baron Corbin out quickly with the ankle lock.
Yeah.
So you thought he got buried there? He got buried real quick. Got hit the 2-for-1.
Yeah, like we said earlier, matches wasn't long enough, wasn't long enough to be good, bad, or great. All story tonight or last night.
Wow.
Okay, let's move on. Stop looking at the soccer game.
How do you miss that? He missed it. Anyway,
Let's move on, sir. We've been on here an hour and 16.
I know. Okay. We then we had Kathy Kelly catching up with Sami Zayn, who promises it won't be Jimmy Uso's night. We had Becky Lynch, who comes out with Lita. They invite Trish Stratus to the ring. Trish says she warned Bayley months ago that she would eventually come around to shut her down. Damaged Goods comes out. Trish Stratus challenges Bayley to a trios match at WrestleMania.
You
Bayley
said Damage
agrees.
Control came out? Stop right there.
What?
Lord have mercy. This is where Horny Mike is about to take hold of the show.
You want to put the clip?
This woman broke Twitter last night.
You putting the clip up? You want to put the clip up, Big Mike?
Not the clip. All I need is
the
just
photo?
the one picture.
You gotta put it up?
I need the one picture. There it is.
You putting it up?
Yes, I'm gonna put it up. Give me a sec.
Behave, Big Mike. Will you behave?
This woman, Bayley.
Woman.
This lady. This beautiful woman. Look at that there.
That's ass. Respectfully. But Mike, come on, bro. It's March, man.
Oh man.
It's March. It's National Women's Month.
Taking it down. Put it back up, man. Look at that.
To all our female listeners, listen, I
She's
want to
about
apologize.
to crush that USA. She's about to crush that USA sign right there with all that. Look at that. Look at that. It's beautiful.
Mike, come on. Will you stop it?
Oh my God.
Put it in your pants. Keep it in your pants, Mike.
Oh, there, big fella.
Bayley got back. God damn.
Man. I can't get over it. I can't get over it. It's insane how much she got back there.
And you guys in the chat say I'm the horny one here. Look at this guy here, yo.
But this is I'm about to make a bold statement here.
Here we go.
She has taken over Naomi's spot
the rear view
as the best booty
in wrestling.
In in wrestling. Yes. Not in wrestling. There's bigger ones.
Jay Cargill.
But in WWE, she has taken Naomi's spot.
Well, wait a minute, Mike. There's one woman down in NXT on Tuesday nights who's still recovering from injury. Nikita Lyons.
She ain't got shit on this. This here.
Whoa.
This here is insane.
Shit, Mike. Come on, man.
This is insane.
Well, Mike, if you think that's insane, Mike.
Well, then I am too.
That clip didn't make sense. But this is insane what she got back there. Insane.
Behave, Mike. Behave, okay? Poor
She's taken that spot. She took that spot. She's number one.
Fine. If you say so, Mike. If you say so. So, where was I here? Bailey agrees and then gets beat up by the baby faces.
Yes.
So we're gonna get the match, man. Trios match. We're not getting a tag team title match, which is fine. It is what it. I mean, I'm fine with that. I know there was talks of Ronda Rousey and I guess adding in with Shayna Baszler, but there's talks of Ronda being hurt. I don't know what they're gonna do with her at WrestleMania. Mike watching that clip, huh? Big Mike watching that clip.
No.
So I have no idea what's gonna happen with that. But then we get to the main event. We get Jimmy Uso versus Sami Zayn. 1-on-1. Your thoughts on the match, Mike?
The match, I think by default, this was match of the night because of what we got at the end. Just culminated it in one big bow. Man, I really don't want to talk about the match because the match really doesn't really mean much without Jay coming down from the crowd.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, listen, I thought the match, for what it was worth, it was okay. Nothing to go crazy about here. Nothing to go crazy. All you need to know, Sami Zayn got the win, right? He hit the Blue Thunder Bomb. Jimmy kicked out. After a final commercial break, Zayn gets hit with the super kick as he's flying off the top rope. Jey Uso appears, right?
Mm-hmm.
He appeared through the crowd. The match was over already, by the way. And he gets in the ring. Jamie Uso wants to embrace his brother, and Jay wasn't having it. He gets out of the ring. He goes to Sami Zayn, and basically goes to hug him. He's with him. He lifts his hand up. They do the one. The one.
Yeah.
And then the next thing you see, Mike, a super kick on Sami Zayn.
Did you hear what Jay said to Sammy when he grabbed his beard?
You thought I was with you?
Yeah, he said, "You thought I was gonna choose you?
I'm gonna choose you. This is
This
family.
family shit." And he had to like backtrack and like, "This is a family thing."
Yes.
I thought it was good. I thought that was good. That was real good.
I thought it was good too. But we know what's happening now. We know what's happening. Jey Uso chose family, the bloodline, and they're beating up on Sammy. And you think Kevin Owens gonna come out and make the save? Nope. It's Cody Rhodes. They play the music, right? Adrenaline in my soul, right? All that stuff, right? The same Cody who got endorsed by John Cena early in the day.
Mm-hmm.
And that basically ended the show.
Yeah.
Do you think Jimmy knew what was coming before Jay did what he did?
He spoke to him on the phone a bunch of times to make sure he was okay. So I think within those conversations, he had to
Know something, right?
have alluded to something.
Yeah, could very well, and I agree with that too.
He just wanted to keep the tribal chief on his toes.
Yes, keep him
but
in check.
The tribal chief has. I love my tribal chief, but he has impatience issues.
Whoa,
and,
Mike, come,
trust issues.
Y'all hear this? Whoa, come on, Mike.
Well, I can say this because I'm on the island. You're not.
Still though, the
It's just
tribal
some
chief
things. It's just some
is
things he
perfect.
needs to work on.
He can't do no wrong. He can never do no wrong. Come on, Mike, you should know this.
No, but it's just some things he needs to work on. You see, every
Work
time he gives
on.
somebody a chair,
Where's
every
Chase when
time
we
he
need?
gives somebody a chair, and he walks in front of them, like he trusts
I'll remember
automatically.
this. I'll remember this on Chilling with Chase. I'm gonna remember. I'm gonna bring this up. Wait a minute. Work on
I'm pretty
something.
sure Chase would agree with me. He has impatiency issues and trust issues.
Sure. Well, I don't know about that, Mike. I don't know, Mike.
I think you're making this a bigger deal than it should be.
Some would say. Some would say that I might be, but
What do you mean? Some
we'll
would
know.
say you're the only person I'm talking to.
Anyway. But Mike, that was Monday Night Raw, man. Again, I'm loving that we're adding more matches to WrestleMania, right? It's starting to shape up, starting to form itself. It has felt very, again, like Jay Uso could literally win an Emmy coming out of this,
Mm-hmm.
And not for nothing, now I look forward to SmackDown.
Yeah.
Because for a fact now SmackDown going to roll up now. We're going to hear what Jay Uso got to say.
Right.
So we'll see about that. Cody ain't slick. He don't care about Sammy and KO friendship. He just need to help. He did need help taking the bloodline down. I mean, you could do, I guess, coming out of WrestleMania 3-way, Cody and Sammy and KO versus the bloodline. You could do that too, I guess, right?
I guess.
Or on the house show loop. Well, let's see. But that was
right.
Monday Night Raw. Big Mike. What grade are you gonna give Monday Night Raw from last night?
I'm gonna give it a B minus.
Fuck.
Because it was storytelling. No. I'm gonna give it a C plus. C plus. I gave it a middle last night. I'm gonna give it a C plus. All storytelling, not enough in ring. It would have been great to have at least a couple good matches on here of substance. But other than that, yeah, that's what I give it. But after you give your grade, we're gonna get into my list. I'm gonna make it quick though.
Okay, I'm gonna give this Raw. I'm gonna give it a B.
Okay.
Based on that ending, man, I'm just gonna give it a B.
Okay.
What are you gonna say? So, all right, Mike. What's your list here, Mikey?
All right, put me on the big screen.
Okay.
All right. So this is the list you guys have been waiting for. I can't believe I watched all these matches yesterday. But I got every single match watched and I ranked them. All the 60-minute Iron Man matches list I'm going to start from 6 to 1, with 1 being the best. They are all good and great in their own right. Nothing is like the worst in this situation. It's just where I rank them. Okay, so here we go.
Should I
Number
play
6.
some music for you, like some background
No,
music?
because I'm going to do something later. Number 6. John Cena versus Randy Orton. Number 5. Triple H versus Chris Benoit. Number 4. Brock Lesnar versus Kurt Angle. Number 3. Triple H versus The Rock. Number 2. Bret Hart versus Shawn Michaels. Number 1. MJF versus Bryan Danielson. That is my ranking of the 60-minute Iron Man matches.
That's wonderful, Mike. Okay. Fair enough,
If
guys.
you want more of an explanation, tune in Friday to Around the Point. I'll give you one.
There
We'll
you
have a nice
go.
discussion about it.
Yes, we will. We will.
And like and retweet my tweet on the list as well. I would like
Hey.
more people to do that as well.
Fair enough. Fair enough, Mike. Well, we're going to wrap things up here now because we went live now for over 90 minutes. Well, at 90 minutes, it was 12 seconds, 13 seconds. Listen, you get the idea, right? We'll be back live tomorrow for Let's Talk NXT at 12 p.m. Eastern. 12 p.m. Eastern. All right?
Yes.
I know tonight is NXT Roadblock. Look forward to some of the matches happening on the show. And also the big confrontation between Shawn Michaels and Grayson Waller. So we'll be back tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern for the recap of that. You can follow me on Twitter at HeelSteven. Big Mike, let the gang know. Where can they check you out? Let them know.
You
Where
can
they
check me out. I'm sorry. I read what was in the group chat. You can check me out on Twitter at DetroitGamer313. Also here every single day on the Around the Point Network. Also on the For Romeo Anthony YouTube channel, reacting to some of the best television shows and movies there is.
All right, guys. So that being said, this was the Raw Rundown here on the Around the Point Network. For myself, for Big Mike, this has been the Raw Rundown on the Around the Point Network. Good day, everyone. For you, Big Mike. That's how I wrap up the show.
Yes. It's beautiful.
I'm sure it is.
Special.
It's a lot of yams. That's sweet potato. You can call me, that's a peach right there. You can call me James.